Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods by Netflix looks very interesting indeed. Wes Hall, everybody, and welcome to another video. Well then, I'm quite surprised this hasn't reached my attention sooner, my dear friends. Please do look at the screen, and that which you can see on the screen is an upcoming film by Zack Snyder that is going to be released on Netflix. Now, if the audio is a little bit different than in my other videos, I'm still on a work trip. I'm coming home Friday, and how I'm looking forward to that, nevertheless. This show, or this film that is going to come out, I think September the 19th, is called The Twilight of the Gods, and it is an adult animation project that will be set in the old Scandinavia, I believe, and it is all based on Norse mythology, which is something that I'm deeply interested in. The Twilight of the Gods, quite obviously referring to Ragnarok, the final battle of the Norse gods against forces of evil like trolls and the fire giant Surt, during which Bifrost, the rainbow bridge, will fall, and Thor will battle Jormungandr, the world serpent, and Fenrir, the giant wolf, will kill Odin, and so on and so forth. It is a striking myth. This is a little bit of a different take on the Norse mythology aspect, which you can watch the trailer on YouTube and on other places as well. But before we get into it any further, I shall read out to you this short report by Netflix.com, and so that you know what it is about. So the report says, bow before the Norse deities of Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods. Warning, you can watch the Red Band teaser trailer now. I will post a link in the description down below to this site so you can check it out for yourselves. Because the trailer is at times a little bit too raunchy for YouTube. And it says, we mere mortals will be graced with the gift forged in the heavens this September. Mythology, animation, and creator and executive producer Zack Snyder, Rebel Moon. Twilight of the Gods, coming from the Stone Quarry at Xylem Animation Studios, brings Snyder's daring and spectacular vision of ancient Norse mythology to life. My imagination was always really sparked by the Norse gods. Thor, Odin, an adventure story about love and redemption and revenge set in this amazing landscape, Snyder told Netflix. It just really made me want to dig in and get involved. Of course, this isn't your storybook version of Norse mythology. Twilight of the Gods puts the adult in adult animation, as you can see in the Red Band teaser trailer. Well, to be honest, there were a lot of raunchy passages in the old myths, so I think that this is quite appropriate. Executive producer Deborah Snyder says, I think there's an expectation when you see something that Zack Snyder's involved with, and that it's going to have really great hardcore action, it's going to be sexy. For all the Zack fans out there, we needed to really deliver on that. Read on for what Twilight of the Gods has written in the stars for us when it debuts on Netflix September the 19th. What's the plot of Twilight of the Gods? In a mythical world of great battles, great deeds, and great despair, Leif, voiced by Stuart Martin, a mortal king, is saved on the battlefield by Sigrid, Sylvia Hoeks, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, an iron-willed warrior with whom he falls in love. On their wedding night, Sigrid and Leif survive a wrath of terror from Thor, Pilu Asbeg, which sets them and a crew of crusaders on a merciless mission for vengeance against all odds. This heroic story of love, loss, and revenge is a journey to hell and beyond, across fantastical lands, battlefields, fierce and bloody, and wars waged against deities and demons. Warning, the Red Band teaser trailer and photos are below. So I do recommend you watch the teaser trailer. As I said, I wasn't aware of this until like now when I just watched the trailer and somebody brought this to my attention. And it continues, where can I see some NSFW first look photos from the Twilight of the Gods? Red Band teaser, turn your gaze skyward or just a little bit above. Yeah, so this is where you can watch the trailer and see the pictures. Who's in the Twilight of the Gods voice cast? The God tier voice cast includes Stuart Martin as Leaf, Sylvia Hoeks as Sigrid, Pilu Asbæk as Thor, Rahul Kohli as Egil, Peter St. Joseph as Loki, Jamie Clayton as the Seed Kona, Birgit Hjort Sørensen as Hervor, Christopher Hivju, that's the guy from Game of Thrones, right? As Andvari, Thea Sophie, Loch Ness as Thira, John Noble as Odin. Now that's an interesting cast. And Peter Stormer as Ulfr, among others. Interesting cast. Who's the creative team behind Twilight of the Gods? This series is co-created by Zack Snyder, Jay Oliver, and Eric Carrasco, with Deborah Snyder, Wesley Collar, and Oliver also executive producing. Zack Snyder, Oliver, Tim Devar, Andrew Tarmandel, and David Hartman will all be directing episodes. So it's a show, right? When is the Twilight of the Gods release date? Twilight of the Gods descends upon Netflix September the 19th. So, as I said, this just came to my attention. I was reading the latter part of the report along with you. It's like breaking news, and I'm quite interested in that show. All that remains to do, my dear friends, is for you to let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. And the main character, the protagonist, is a strong female character that I'm sure a lot of people on the internet, especially on YouTube, will criticize for being woke. Yeah, but, if you've read some of the Icelandic sagas and some of the Norse myths, there are many, there's many strong female protagonists, such as many Valkyries and so on and so forth. So I wouldn't really damn this film this show before it comes out. Not even for the name Zack Snyder, which, once again, is problematic among YouTubers. But that, I think, is mostly because the crew of Geeks and Gamers had a little bit of a faux pas with him a couple of months ago or years ago already, when they thought that they could criticize Hollywood for years and then try to be fans with Zack Snyder. It's, it was kind of an expected thing that he wouldn't be friends with them right away. So once again, please, my dear friends and subscribers, do let me know in the comments down below what you think about the upcoming Twilight of the Gods TV show that will air on Netflix September 19, 2024. And that will be all. Thank you very much for watching, and Namari.